Hi guys, M13 here. I said I just put up a Twitter a few minutes ago saying that I wasn't going to go to the racetrack today, but I'm going. I'm just going to go quickly. Yeah, I can go there, do a 20-minute session, and head back, and all of that in less than 2 hours. The topic is yeah. Last night I had a bad experience, to say the least, and I'm gonna kind of talk you through it. I took my son for a bicycle ride, and that's what I normally do at night because before he goes to bed, because I normally take him out during the day. I'll take him out in the afternoon for a couple hours to the park or whatever, and then when we get home, he takes a nap, and then he eats dinner, and then he sits at home and plays or watches TV or something until nighttime, and then my wife wants to have a shower to get ready for bed. So then I take him outside again, and we usually just go for a bicycle ride around the area. It's nice and cool at night. So and we do this like daily. Like he's been on the bicycle and he's been in his bicycle seat, more than 100 times. So I know someone's going to complain about me not having the whatever, but it's like whatever. Took him on the bicycle hundreds of times without incident. So anyway, so yeah, so we're riding on the bicycle, and we weren't going. We're not going fast or anything. See that car just there? This is where I go off topic. That car just there that we saw. One day he was tailgating me, so I didn't brake for no reason. He was tailgating me, and I saw that I was going to have to brake up ahead. There was like a red light. So instead of gradually braking for the red light, I just drove towards the red light and then stopped quick on the stop line where I'm supposed to stop. But nonetheless, he wasn't paying attention. Well, I wasn't at the stop line. There was already like 3 or 4 cars lined up. But I was just driving fast towards, as if I was going to rear-end the guy in front of me. And then I braked kind of like last minute and stopped in line where I'm supposed to. And the guy behind me, he rear-ended me, which is what I was kind of trying for. So I got out, and it was like just a little scratch. But I told him, give me like $60 now, or we can go through the whole hassle of having the police come. So he gave me the $60, and I didn't even bother. I already had a couple other scratches on the bumper, so I made $60. Anyways. So we go for a bicycle ride, and we're riding around in the neighborhood, and I wasn't going fast at the time. I was actually like talking to my dog. Babao was to the left of us, and I was saying something to Babao, and then the bicycle starts to stutter. Like it feels like the front tire kind of jammed, but it didn't jam entirely. It kind of like jammed and then moved a bit and then jammed and then moved a bit. It was like and then the bike kind of skid to a halt and kind of fell over a bit. And then my son starts, and like I honestly thought like the brakes on the front. I thought the front tire just broke. So it came loose or broke or something. I didn't really understand what happened because it happens quickly. But that was my initial thought. Front tire broke. But my son starts crying loudly. And then I think, okay, well, maybe when the bike kind of stopped suddenly, he fell out of his seat and hit his face on the handlebar or something. So I'm looking at him, and he's still in his chair well enough. It didn't look like he fell out at all. And then I look down, and I see that it was his foot that went into the spokes of the front tire and then went past the metal like the 2 metal bars that come down that hold on to the sides of the tire. His foot went into the spokes and past that bar, so it was jammed in between the bar and the spokes. And then I look at his foot, and I realize that, okay, this is a foot. This is how you walk. This is how you walk with a foot. His foot was 180 degrees the wrong direction. So the bottom of his foot was facing straight up towards his like knee or something. Yeah. So I saw that, and I realized that his ankle is completely broken and turned around 180 degrees. And I'm just like, whew. Yeah, I went into like partial shock, like denial. Well, it's not denial. It's just like I just started saying no, oh God, no. I was just like, oh God, this can't have happened. We're just going for a little bicycle ride, and he's gonna need surgery and pins. It's horrifying. Literally, like the scariest moment I've had in as long as I can remember. Like, jeez. And then I don't know if I should admit to this. And then I started trying to get his foot out by, you got to turn the wheel the opposite direction to get his foot to come back out underneath the bar, like hold on to his foot and turn the wheel back out and under. And I did that about 3 times, and his foot wasn't moving at all. And then I realized I was turning the wheel the wrong direction. Again, that's part of the panicking shock thing. I was mildly panicking. And I want to go on record as saying I'm not that kind of a person. I'm actually really good in crisis situations. Like, there's been times in the past where I was like in a car and we had some like gangsters like smashing our windows with baseball bats, and everyone else in the car was just like panicking, and I'm just like, move over, let me drive. Like, because the guy in the driver's seat was panicking so much he forgot to hit the gas to get away from the guys, and I'm just like, slide over, take my seat, I'll take, like, normally I'm pretty cool in a crisis situation, but this is my first time experiencing my son have a severe breakage of both limbs, like, so cut me some slack. So anyways, but yeah, I wasn't turning that hard. I wasn't like, I don't think I made it worse. It probably just hurt him a bit. And then I kind of just backed off for a second, took a breath, and then re-looked at the situation, and then I got his foot out. And he was cute as heck. As soon as I got his foot out, pretty much, he just stopped crying. And then he said his first words, while I was trying to get his foot out, he was saying stuff, which I thought was impressive, because he's in a lot of pain, and it's kind of a shock situation, and he's speaking like more clearly than I am. He's saying stuff like, "Daddy, save me! Daddy, Daddy, help! Help! Save me, Daddy!" And which wasn't helping, because I'm trying to concentrate. So I smacked him in the face to shut him up. And then that's when I took the deep breath, and then I was able to concentrate better. He was distracting me, making me more nervous. What's with this save me crap? No, I'm kidding again. So then once I got him free, I pick him up, and then the first thing he says is,